Hi, I'm Kelly McKenty. Welcome to Cover2Cover. On this episode, I'm joined by Julian Taylor and Ty Wilson. Julian Taylor is a Canadian singer-songwriter from Toronto, Ontario. His songs have appeared in several television shows, including Degrassi, The Next Generation, Elementary, and Haven, and his album Beyond the Reservoir was nominated for Contemporary Roots Album of the Year at the 2024 Juno Awards. Julian will be performing a cover of Ty Wilson's song, The Last Sip.
And this'll be the last time I sit here on this stool for the first time I can see.
Ty Wilson has packed a lot of life experience into his young life thus far. Growing up in rural Ontario, music quickly became a lifeline for him. Ty has worked on a number of musical projects. He signed his first record deal at 16 years old and his second at 22. Ty will be performing a cover of It's Not Enough by Julian Taylor.
And when the sun goes down on this dirty old town, I'm gonna lay you down, lay you down. I'm gonna pick you up, pick you
So
up.
welcome, Julian Taylor and Ty Wilson to Cover2Cover.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this is
We
fun.
are so thrilled to have you both here. So music is really this lifelong journey for artists. I feel like it's always ever changing and evolving, and sometimes it starts at a really young age. So I guess I kind of want to know where it all started for both of you. Julian, maybe you could start off.
For me, sure.
Yeah.
It started at home. You
Yeah.
know, my father plays piano, and a lot of my cousins and uncles and as well play instruments, drums, bass, trumpet, piano, and music was always part of our household.
Yeah.
You know, we would play records, and growing up, I listened to a lot of rhythm and blues, primarily, I would have to say,
Yeah.
in my house.
Yeah.
A lot of classical music, some jazz, a little bit of country and western, and certainly I liked pop music.
Of course. Yes.
I was a young kid, so
Yeah.
it was 1984. It was the greatest year in pop, so I've got that going for
That's
me.
amazing.
I think we all probably do.
Absolutely.
Isn't that a documentary? No.
And Ty, what about yourself? Where did it sort of start for you?
Yeah, so very similar. My grandmother was a country singer back in the late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah.
She opened for Johnny Cash, and she had her own TV show in this area called Kawartha Junction on local cable at the time. So when I was born, I was kind of the first male grandchild, and she really instilled at a young age for me to play music. So there's always music going in the house. You know, she would have the karaoke machine downstairs and have all the grandkids, you know, up singing and that stuff. So at 10 years old, she bought me my first guitar, and I kind of went with that and ran. And I didn't think I was going to be a singer at all. At that point, it was just kind of like I was going to play bass and play guitar, but
Right.
slowly it kind of morphed into more of a singer-songwriter thing. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Amazing.
yeah.
Obviously, you're both touring musicians, performers. What does the live show mean to you? Ty, maybe you could.
Yeah, I mean, that's where the connection happens, right? That's where I have the most fun. Writing is kind of one side of the story, but I've been a performer in many realms, like acting and stuff like that, from a young age, and so I love the audience connection, and I love, you know, seeing people happy and enjoying and listening and having a moment.
Very cool. And what about yourself? A live show?
I
What does
totally
it?
dig it, man.
Yeah.
I totally dig it. It's so cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything cooler than it, to be honest. And like, there's a few things, but it's in the top 5 for me.
Awesome.
You know, and yeah, it's another conversation. It's having that connection with the audience. It's a push and pull, and vice versa. It's an equilibrium. It doesn't happen without the audience. Although playing live and rehearsing and things like that is fun, because I do love discovering new things. Like if I figure out a lick from a song that I was trying to figure out for years, and it just comes to me, I get really excited.
Well, of course, yeah.
Whoa, that's so cool. That's how they do that? It's so easy. How come I didn't think of that in the first place? But yeah, that's fun. So just playing, and it's like, it's my happy place. Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of people's happy place. And going out to see shows is my happy place too.
Yeah.
Music's awesome.
It is.
Yeah,
it really is.
totally dope.
And very connective, like you said. I learned something really awesome about you today. You, as well as having a solo career, you also play in a tribute band.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so I'm in a Bob Seger tribute experience called Against the Wind. And
Amazing.
so,
That's awesome.
So cool.
Yeah.
I love Bob Seger.
So do I.
I'm a massive fan. I was already a big fan, and then diving into that catalog and learning the sets just gave me a whole new appreciation for his music and really his life story and stuff like that. So yeah, we tour around Canada and parts of the U.S. And,
That's amazing.
That's
and
fantastic.
yeah, it's a ton of fun.
So you've both chosen a song of each other's to perform today. Ty, will you tell us what song of Julian's you chose and why you chose it?
Yeah, It's Not Enough is the song that I
wow.
chose. And it was going through the catalog, it stuck with me kind of the most. And I loved like the vibe of it. I thought that I could put a fun and a good country spin on it. And it really resonated kind of the most with me out of the songs I listened to. So that was the one that I chose to do. Yeah.
Amazing. Awesome.
2, 3, 4. Well, it's not enough just to be perfect. You gotta be worth it if you're gonna try. When the sun goes down, I know you feel worthless, but honey, it's worth it, so dry your eyes. When the sun goes down, the sturdy old town, I'm gonna lay you down, I'm gonna pick you up before you run. It's not enough just to be helpful. You gotta be doubtful if you're gonna try. When the sun goes down, I know you feel helpless. Oh, babe, you can't help it, so dry your eyes. When the sun goes down, the sturdy old town, I'm gonna lay you down, I'm gonna pick you up before you run. When the sun goes down, the sturdy old town, I'm gonna lay you down, I'm gonna pick you up before you run. Well, it's not enough just to be patient. You gotta be vacant if you're gonna try. When the sun goes down, I know you feel restless. Well, baby, just rest your weary eyes. When the sun goes down in the sturdy old town, I'm gonna lay you down, I'm gonna pick you up before you run. When the sun goes down in the sturdy old town, I'm gonna lay you down, I'm gonna pick you up, I'm gonna strut my stuff, I'm gonna break you down, I'm gonna steal your crown, and then I'll pick you
pick you up before you run. Well, it's not enough just to be perfect. You gotta be worth it if you're gonna try.
So sweet. Thanks, John.
Thank you, man. It's a great song.
Thank you. That was very sweet.
That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
sharing that with us.
Appreciate it, man.
What's that like for you?
It was awesome.
Yes.
They did a great job with that song, and
Yeah.
a different twist on it. I love that. Thank you, Todd.
No,
I
thank
really
you, man.
appreciate that. And it's a song that goes back a few years, so it was actually Ron Hines' favorite songs of mine, actually. Which is,
Do you remember what you were feeling maybe when you wrote that song?
I remember the night before I was in the rain and I was naked moving a pickup truck.
Really?
Yeah, that had broken down.
Really?
I was borrowing my friend's pickup truck, and I was trying to get. I just recently split up with someone, and we were maybe getting back together, and I was trying to impress them or make them laugh, and
Yeah.
I got naked and stuck naked in the rain with a pickup truck. No joke.
Is that something you do often?
No, that was the only time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Love that.
yeah, that was the only time. But I remember the next day writing that song and playing that for her, and yeah, nothing works ever, but you know, it's fine.
Cool.
It's the way life is. Just keep on keeping on.
What
I
song
chose
did
Last
you-
Sip. Yeah, by
Okay.
Ty.
Yes.
And I wanted to be able to bring a folky element to this rockin' country song. It is a pretty rockin'.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
ballad, but it's rockin'.
Yeah.
And I just loved the lyrics of the song and what it stood for, and thought that I could soften it up a little bit.
Amazing.
Been on the rocks for a while now. No one shot me straight. Didn't know how to dial it down. Didn't want to change. I took a look in that dive-built mirror, and all I saw were the tired eyes of a stranger. And this'll be the last time I sit here on this stool. For the first time I can see all of the proof. I became all I had just because to numb the pain. I'm drowning in this bottle's gonna be the last time I quit. Don't wanna drink it down to the last sip. Wanna drink it down to the last sip. I've done a lot of sinning that I don't remember. Scars on my knuckles serve as a constant reminder. The whiskey can wipe my memory clean, and it brings out the animal in me. This will be the last time I sit here on this stool. For the first time I can see all of the proof. I became what I had just so I could numb the pain. And drowning in this bottle's gonna be the last time I quit. Gonna drink it down to the last sip. Gonna drink it down to the last sip. I'm gonna say goodbye to the side me I never wanna see again. This'll be the last time. It has to be the last time. And this'll be the last time I sit here on this stool. For the first time I can see all of the proof. I became everything that I had just to numb the pain. And drowning in this bottle's gonna be the last time I quit. Gonna drink it down to the last sip. Gonna drink it down to the last sip.
amazing. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Very Ryan Adams-esque.
Oh,
I love, yeah. It's, and I'm a huge Ryan Adams fan. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Julian, that was amazing. Thank
Yeah,
you
man.
so
Thanks,
much.
Ryan.
Yeah, it was really awesome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome
It
version.
was
of
fun to do.
Yeah?
I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's a song that means a lot to me.
When did you write that song? I guess I'll ask first.
So almost exactly a year ago is when so some co-writers actually brought the initial idea to me, and I kind of took it and made it my own and changed a few things, but it was really, the basis of it was about the last night I drank alcohol, which I just hit my 1 year yesterday of sobriety. So
Congratulations.
yeah, so it's cool timing that way, but that's what the meaning is for me, at least, was kind of realizing that that's not a viable option for me anymore, and my life is better without it. So yeah.
Amazing. What do you guys have coming up? What shows do you have? Can you tell us anything?
Yeah, so I got lots coming up, lots on the horizon. My band and I will be out, my personal band, and I will be out, playing quite a bit across Canada.
Yep.
I head down to Texas at the end of September I got nominated for a couple Texas International Music Awards, so I'm going over down there for that, and touring a bit while I'm down there. So that, and then I got a brand new album that's going to be dropping pretty soon.
Cool.
So yeah.
And Julian, I actually, today is a kind of a special day for you, isn't it? Did you release a single today?
I did, yeah.
You did.
I released a single called Weighing Down.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's out there in the world now.
Oh, good, good. Well, we'll be listening after the show.
Oh, yeah. You don't have
I
to.
will be.
Okay, well, that's very
Oh, that's
kind of you,
exciting.
I'll cover that next.
Yeah. And what do you have anything coming up as far as your shows coming up or touring?
I do. I have.
Yeah.
I'm going to be heading to the Netherlands for a little bit.
Great.
Heading to Italy for a little bit, to the UK for a little bit. Got a couple things in around here. Hope to be touring my new record, which comes out in the fall. So this is the first single from it, and the record will come out in the fall. It's called Pathways. I'm very excited about it. It was recorded at Jukasa Studio on Six Nations, and also at Pinhead Recorders, which is Colin Linden's place in Nashville. So that was fun, doing it there and there. Yeah. And yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, I thought Ty was going to say that he was going to be on the road with Against the Wind, and that I could, become a total groupie, drop everything that I have going on, and just follow them.
I mean,
That would be fun.
Because that sounds like what I want to do with my life.
It would be really fun.
we do have some fall shows coming up.
Yeah, good. Okay, wonderful.
I'll get you a
Good.
ticket whenever you want, man.
We'll be looking out for those.
Awesome, yeah.
You'll just see Julian and I like in the
Yeah.
audience. We'll
Love
be
it.
us.
All right.
I love
Yeah.
it.
I love it.
So honey, just rest your weary eyes. And when the sun goes down on this dirty old town, I'm gonna lay you down, I'm gonna pick you up before you run. And when the sun goes down on this dirty old town, I'm gonna lay you down, I'm gonna pick you up, I'm gonna strut my stuff, I'm gonna break you down, I'm gonna steal your crown, and then pick you up before you run. Well, it's not enough just to be perfect. You gotta be worth it if you're gonna try.